This is our education barred owl, Muddy. And Muddy was found in a local city here. Somebody had him for sale in a bar. And Muddy is what they call an imprint. So it falls in love with one person. They're extremely dangerous. If I would let him go here, he would choose one person that he would want to be his mate. And he would try and kill everybody else in the neighborhood.
But there's no need to worry about this owl because Muddy makes his home here at Birds in Flight Sanctuary in Warren.
Birds in Flight Sanctuary started in 1991 for the rescue and rehabilitation of raptors and waterfowl.
The 501c3 nonprofit is run by director Heather Merritt, as well as her son Cameron, who is also head of volunteering.
This is Raina, the red-tailed hawk. There was a few concerned citizens that found her. She was in her nest, but they felt that she was in danger where she was. Ended up taking her from her nest, and they thought they were doing a good job by taking in the animal, but they didn't realize that she was doing just fine at where she was.
This is Little Gray, our screech owl, and Little Gray was hit by a semi-truck, and the semi-truck driver didn't know he hit him until he went and got gas. So that you can see the damage in her eye.
Unable to be rehabilitated, Muddy, Raina, and Little Gray are all part of the organization's educational program.
We go do all our education off-site and go to schools and events and sportsman shows, any place that'll take us. Some of the things that we bring, like fishing line and Halloween decorations, things that the animals get stuck in and get injured by, we go through all of those. And then we bring the birds out one by one and introduce them and where you can find them, where you can see them, and what happened to the ones, why they're staying with us.
The sanctuary brings in about 1,600 birds every year. Most will get rehabilitated and released back into the wild.
This year we're running really high, so we may hit probably 1,800 to 2,000 this year.
Our success rate's right around 90 to 92% yearly. We pride ourselves on that.
In fact, Birds in Flight just successfully released a bald eagle, but the organization's efforts aren't limited to birds. Case in point, Hermione the milk snake.
She got hit by a car and her spine actually separated, but the nerves are still somehow intact. She's a little slower than she should be, so she can't catch live food as well.
Over time, we lost all the rehabilitators that took care of the mammals in our area. So Birds in Flight stepped up, so now we do all wildlife in Ohio.
In the state of Ohio, there are very few of us, rehabilitators that is, in the state. We're the only one in 17 counties. Without it, the animals will suffer.
The sanctuary has dealt with its share of challenges over the years, most recently the outbreak of avian flu.
They shut everybody down. We were allowed to do rehabilitation but not education. So at the exact same day they shut everybody down, we lost our food supply that exact same day. And I thought about the 1,500, 2,000 animals that we take care of every year and how they would die without us, and I couldn't stand it. So we found our way.
Birds in Flight relies mostly on donations and the money they receive from their educational programs to fund the organization. This Saturday, the Youngstown State University Biology Club will present Bird Day, a fundraiser for the sanctuary at Austintown Township Park.
Right now, I think what we're working the most for is to get a bigger place with a lot more property so we have building drawings and everything else. We have everything that we need besides the money and the land to do it on. So that's probably what we need most right now, so we can open to the public and we can get more people involved.
It's just a wonderful cause. I think that everyone should be able to get behind what we do and be able to support it in their own way.